Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of another installment of the Rocky franchise, which is actually its spin-off, known as Creed, from 2015. Directed by Ryan Coogler, starring Michael B. Jordan in the title role as Adonis Johnson Creed, along with old Sly himself, Sylvester Stallone, reprising the role of Rocky Balboa. Plus, there's Tessa Thompson, Felicia Rashad, Tony Bellew, and Graham McTavish. Now, of course, this reunites Mr. Jordan with Mr. Coogler, who had recently worked on a flick he did called Fruitvale Station, which I have never seen. I've heard of it, though. Anyway. Let's see, yes. Sorry, everyone. But anyway, this film was done by MGM with distribution by New Line through Warner Brothers. Anyway, let's see. Now this, I'm going to say, was a big surprise of a comeback. While 2006's Rocky Balboa was a big redemption for the Rocky series, this spin-off proved to be an even bigger success. Tell you what, it was actually. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go for this review. Here we go. Now, we start by meeting Adonis Johnson, the son of an extramarital lover of former heavyweight champion Apollo Creed. His serving time in LA in an LA youth detention center when Creed's widow, Mary Ann, visits and offers to take him in, which started in 1998. In 2015, he is in Tijuana preparing for his fight in an amateur boxing bout hosted in a bar. Upon returning from this, he resigns from the Smith Bordley Financial Group to pursue his dream of becoming a professional boxer. But his mother vehemently opposes his aspiration, remembering how her husband was killed in the ring 30 years ago by Ivan Drago, who, of course, he and his son would appear in the sequel to this. So, Donnie auditions at the Delphi Boxing Academy, managed by family friend Tony Evers Jr., or Lil Duke, the son of Apollo's trainer, Tony Duke Evers. But is turned down. Rejection is further emphasized as Donnie is being in a sparring match by light heavyweight division first contender Danny the Stuntman Wheeler after he publicly challenges the whole gym to prove himself. Undaunted, Donnie travels to Philadelphia in hopes of getting in touch with his father's old friend and rival, former heavyweight champion Rocky Balboa. So, he meets him at Adrian's and asks him to become his trainer, but Rocky's reluctant to return to boxing, having already made a one-off comeback at a very advanced age despite having suffered brain trauma during his career as a fighter. However, he eventually agrees, and Donnie asks him about the secret third fight between him and Apollo just after he helped Rocky regain the heavyweight title. So Rocky reveals that Apollo won. And Donnie trains at the Front Street Gym with several of Rocky's longtime friends as cornermen. And he also finds a love interest in an up-and-coming singer-songwriter named Bianca. So Donnie fights under the surname Johnson and the fight named Hollywood Donnie. He defeats local fighter Leo the Lion Sporino which upsets the opposing corner. This leads to the opposing side leaking to the news that Donnie is Creed's illegitimate son. Rocky receives a call from the handlers of world light heavyweight champion Pretty Ricky Conlan, who is being forced into retirement by an impending prison term. He offers to make Donnie his final challenger, provided that he change his name to Adonis Creed. Donnie balks at first, wanting to forge his own legacy. However, he eventually agrees. So while helping him train, Rocky is now diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He is unwilling to undergo chemotherapy, remembering that it was not enough to save Adrian when she had cancer, and that's why I just mentioned in my review of Rocky Balboa, but what we didn't know what kind it was ovarian cancer. His diagnosis and the fact that his best friend brother-in-law, Paulie, who of course was Adrian's brother, has now died in addition to Adrian, Apollo, and his old trainer Mickey Goldmill, further forced him to confront his own mortality. Seeing Rocky shaken, Donnie urges him to seek treatment. Now, I'm going to get to the last bit of the movie, so you got 5 seconds to stop this vid before I go on without knowing about the ending if you've not seen this. Okay, you've been warned. Now I will mention the time. If you stop the video, go to the time that I mentioned in the description box and skip this ending, okay? Here we go. So, Donnie fights Conlan at Goodison Park in Conlan's hometown of Liverpool, and many parallels emerge between the battle that ensues and Rocky and Apollo and Rocky's first fight 4 years earlier. First, before entering the ring, Donnie receives a present from Marianne, a new American flag trunk similar to the ones Apollo and later Rocky wore. Additionally, to the surprise of nearly everyone, Donnie gives Conlan all he can handle. Conlan knocks Donnie down, but he recovers to knock him down for the first time in his career. Donnie goes the distance, but Conlan wins on a split decision, just as Apollo retained his title by split decision against Rocky. However, Donnie has won the respect of Conlan and the crowd. As Max Kellerman puts it while calling the fight for HBO, yep, Ricky won the fight. Ricky Conlan. But Adonis Creed won the night, however. Conlan tells Donnie that he is the future of the light heavyweight division. And the film ends with Donnie and a frail but improving Rocky climbing the 72 steps outside the entrance of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, where his statue is. And that's the end, my friends. Now then, what did I think of Creed? Well, I need to rewatch it sometime. I have seen it, though. I have to say, this was a very good movie and what have you. Believe me, I admit, I really did love Michael B. Jordan's performance in this. Much better than when he wasn't playing Human Torch, Johnny Storm, in the disappointing Fantastic Four movie, which came out a few months before this, that same year. But anyway, I will say Creed was very good. The cast was good. The story was good. I gotta say, this was a very good movie. I think this ranks as one of the top faves of the Rocky franchise. I ain't telling you where it is, because I'll be doing the ranking of it later on this week. So be on the lookout for that. But anyway, I think Creed was good. It won over with the critics and what have you. It did pretty well. It's certified fresh on the tomato meter at Rotten Tomatoes. So I gotta give Creed credit. It's definitely a good movie. Would I recommend Creed? Most definitely. I think you'll like it. And you should check out the sequel as well, which I'll review next time. But anyway, Now, what did you think of Creed? Please feel free to tell me what you thought about it in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me again next time when I review Creed 2. As unlike this, I will be rewatching it since it's on Prime, so be ready for that. Thank you for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, check out my reviews of the last 3 Rocky movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Rocky 4. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of Rocky 5. In the bottom left-hand corner is my review of Rocky Balboa that I did yesterday. And in the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe for more rankings and reviews with more the Big D. Thank you again for watching my review of Creed. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.